Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto here with the Wasteland Reviewer YouTube channel, and I'm here to review Nocturnal Animals. Now this came out back in November, slowly getting a wider release, and I finally got a chance to check this film out. When I saw the trailers, I was very excited about this film, and thought it was very interesting. It could be a Gone Girl-esque domestic thriller that would come out of nowhere and get a lot of buzz and was really engaging. So I was very excited to see this film. And with a collection of talent that was involved in this in terms of the acting, and I was very excited to see this film. And walking out of the film, I was pleasantly pleased with the film. I was going in expecting to love this film and really wanting to. There were some flaws that I wasn't a huge fan of, which I'm going to talk about, but overall, Tom Ford, who wrote and directed this film, did a fantastic job. The elements of storytelling, which this is about a woman who's having difficulties with her present marriage, gets a manuscript for her ex-husband, and her dealing with her domestic issues now, being affected by her past experiences with her ex while reading the manuscript. And this is a film within a film. And to be perfectly honest, the film within a film, absolutely loved. If this was just that film, I'd probably give this an A+. I loved it so much. Take a step back, unfortunately, it kind of felt subtraction by addition. Adding this framing device kind of pulled the movie down for me, because I'm fine with trying to balance it, and honestly, I give them a lot of credit for the writing and the directing, trying to tell the story, because it was really well done. How the story was told was interesting, it was engaging. There were a few moments of editing issues that made it a little confusing, but overall, Tom Ford did a great job telling the story. Just the unfortunate thing is, one part, the framing device, was a lot less interesting than the story being told within the manuscript. So when you got taken out of the manuscript, I at least felt like I wanted to go back there. I wanted to hear the rest of that story because I wasn't as engaged with the one outside. Now, one of the big things is this is a beautiful film. Looks fantastic, and the cinematography is beautiful. The shots are crisp, the colors are beautiful and dark, and overall this is just a gorgeous film, and that's not surprising coming from Tom Ford, who's been in the fashion industry before going into film. Now, from a storytelling perspective, the beginning, right off the bat, I'm like, what the hell's going on here? It took me a little bit to get my footing, but then I was hooked. And I've been mulling over the ending for a while. Obviously, I'm not going to spoil anything, but honestly, the more I thought about it, the more satisfying it was. It made me happy with it. Now, the way this film is structured, she's reading this manuscript, and it's jumping back and forth, and then splicing in some scenes from the past. And it was a great job because it all made logical sense, except for, I think, about like two little things that kind of could have been done a little better that were slightly confusing. But one of the strengths of the story within a story, is so interesting. The big weakness with the framing story is the main character, and I didn't like her. She wasn't likable. I didn't feel empathy for her. Honestly, she's kind of a bitch, and kind of got what she deserved. And I'm pretty sure that's the main reason why I didn't feel so much connection. Now, Amy Adams did a fantastic job playing her, and did a fantastic job at acting in this as A+. Jake Gyllenhaal, I'm not hearing enough about him getting nominated for this film, but he played two separate roles, the ex-husband, which in his scenes in the past are fantastic, and he's just a great, likable, relatable person. And then his character in the story within the film goes on such an interesting arc, and you can just feel the emotions, and he's so fantastic. There's two supporting actors that steal the show, though. A creepy rapist murderer played by Aaron Taylor Johnson. Oh my god, he is so creepy and so great, just so creepy. And yeah, that's Kick-Ass and Quicksilver, and he did a fantastic job. My favorite part, though, is Michael Shannon. And Michael Shannon was amazing. I love him as an actor. He's really growing on me. And honestly, I could see 3 acting nods for this film. I probably wouldn't say so for Amy Adams because of Arrival. I feel like she's going to get nominated for that. The music swelled so well into the scenes and matching it. It was, I don't remember the music being super into the film a lot, but when it was used very effectively. And overall, I think this is a really cool film. I'd definitely watch it again. And I'd definitely watch it for the story within the story because it was fantastic. I would read that book, to be perfectly honest. And I would say if you're a fan of film, you have to see this movie. You'll be thinking about this for a while. I'm still going to be thinking about this for a couple days. If you can go out and get a chance to see Nocturnal Animals before it's out of theaters, slowly getting pushed out, bigger movies, a lot more Oscar films are going to be coming out in wide release. So I would highly suggest going out to see Nocturnal Animals. I give Nocturnal Animals a B+.